Hello students, today I am going to discuss numerical answer type question based on assigning R and S configuration for a given compound. So the question is as follows: the number of compounds having S configuration among the following is R. So here they are given 5 different compounds. So we need to identify how many number of compounds is having S configuration. So we will see one by one, and finally we will arrive at the number of compound having S configuration. So if we take the first compound is having dash wedge formula, and by applying CIP rule, that is, we are going to assign or we are going to give priority based on the atomic number. Then if the fourth group is below or if it is facing away from the observer, then clockwise movement we are going to assign R configuration. If the priority moves in the anti-clockwise direction, then we are going to assign S configuration. That is, if the fourth group is below or away from the observer. If the fourth group is above or towards the observer, then the clockwise movement of priority we can assign directly, that is S configuration. If it is anti-clockwise movement, then we can directly assign R configuration. So by keeping these few important points, now we will see configuration of this given compound. So on the basis of atomic number, bromide will take first priority. Among these two carbons, this carbon is attached to 2 hydrogen and 1 carbon, so it is going to take second priority, and this CH3 will take third priority, and fourth priority will be given to the hydrogen. And if we see the moment of priority, it will be anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3. Means if the fourth group is below or away from the observer and the priority moment will be anti-clockwise, then we can assign S configuration. So the given dashed wedge formula of this compound is going to have S configuration. Next we will move on to second compound. That the second compound given is, it is in the Fischer projection formula. Here also we are going to apply CIP rule, and if the Fischer projection formula is given, then we need to remember these points. That is, if fourth group is on the top or bottom, then clockwise movement of the priority will be R configuration and anti-clockwise will be given S configuration. If the fourth group is present on right or left side of the Fischer projection formula, then clockwise movement we need to assign S configuration. For anti-clockwise movement we need to assign R configuration. Now we will see what is the configuration of this Fischer projection formula. So first we need to give the priority number. So oxygen is going to take first priority among these 2 carbon. This is going to take second priority because it is attached to 2 hydrogen and 1 carbon. So here this carbon, it is attached to 3 hydrogen. So this is going to take third priority, and hydrogen, it is going to take fourth priority. And if we see the moment of priorities, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is anti-clockwise movement, but we need to see that fourth group is present on left side. So if fourth group is present on right or left side, then if it is anti-clockwise movement of priorities, then what is the configuration we need to assign? We need to give, or the configuration of this compound will be R, not S configuration. Okay, so now for second compound, the configuration will be R. So next we move to the third compound. That is, here the third compound is alene. Means these allenes are optically active because they possess C2 axis. That is, they are optically active because of presence of stereo axis, not due to chiral center. And here also we can apply CAP rule in order to assign the configuration. So first we can directly assign the configuration. That is, first we need to assign, or we need to give the priorities for the bond which are on the plane. So these two bonds are on the plane, so we need to give priorities to this. That is, CH3 will take first priority and H will take second priority. Then we need to move on to give the priority number for dashed and wedge bonds. Okay, always this is one method. That is, we can give priority, or we can assign the configuration just by giving the priority starting with the bonds which are in the plane. So these two bonds are in the plane, so we need to give the priority. So among these two groups, carbon will take first priority and hydrogen will take second priority. Then here we need to give the priority similar to what we have assigned for this one. That is, carbon is going to take third priority and hydrogen will take fourth priority. So this is just similar to CAP rule what we are going to apply it for dashed wedge formula. Okay. So if we see the moment of priority, it will be 1, 2, 3. That is S configuration, because fourth group is below here. So it will be anti-clockwise and we can assign it is going to have S configuration. So this is a direct, by looking at the molecule, by assigning the priorities to the bond which are in the plane. Okay. One more way is by viewing the molecule from either right side or left side. Okay. So we will see how we can assign the configuration by viewing the molecule either by left side or right side. So suppose if I view the molecule from this side, these two bonds are in the plane. So now from which side I am viewing, I need to consider it as a thick bond. Means I am viewing from this side. So these are in the plane. So CH3 will be the bottom and H will be on top. Now if I am viewing from this side, means this CH3 will come left side. Means I need to write in the thin bond. So CH3 will be on the left side and H will be on the right side. Now I need to give priorities from which side I am viewing. So I am viewing from this side, so I need to give priorities to this first. That is, CH3 will take first priority and H will take second priority. Next I need to move for the next. That is, here this is going to take third and this is going to take fourth. Now if you see the movement of priorities, that is, it will be 1, 2, 3. So here also I am getting S configuration. Same molecule, but this is through viewing. So I am viewing from this side. So now if I view from this side, in all the cases, whatever the method you are going to follow, in all the cases you need to get the same configuration. It will not change. So if I view from this side, now whatever the bond I have written thin, now it will become thick because I am viewing from that side. Now the other carbon bond will be written in thin. Now CH3 is on the right side because I am viewing from this side. So this will become right side and H will become left side, and this H and CH3 will remain same. Now I need to assign, or I need to give the priorities to the group from which I am viewing the molecule. So I am viewing from this side. So CH3 will take first priority, H will take second priority, and if I move to this second bond, CH3 will take third and fourth will be hydrogen. Now if I see the priority movement, that is 1, 2, 3. So again it will be S configuration. Okay. So these two will be through viewing the molecule, and this is by direct. Come for the fourth, it is also dashed wedge formula, and here also we need to apply CIP rule, whatever we have discussed for the dashed wedge formula. What we need to do is we need to give the priorities. So here the carbon, it is attached to nitrogen through triple bond. Okay, hence it is going to take first priority. Then among these two groups, CH2, NH2 is going to take second priority, CH3 will take third priority, and hydrogen will take fourth priority. Now we need to see that the fourth group is placed towards the observer. Okay, now if we see the movement of priorities 1, 2, 3, so it will be clockwise, but the fourth group is placed towards the observer, or fourth group is placed above. So the clockwise movement of priority is going to, we are going to give the configuration yes. Okay, if fourth group is placed above or towards the observer, clockwise movement of priority we are going to assign S configuration. For anti-clockwise we are going to assign R configuration. Similarly, for this dashed wedge formula we are going to apply CIP rule, and based on the priority movement we are going to assign R or S configuration. So first what we need to do is we need to identify, we need to assign priorities. So if you come for this molecule, carbon, 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 all are going to have carbon. Here this carbon, it is attached to 3 hydrogens. This carbon, it is attached to 2 hydrogens, and a carbon which is having double bond. So here also this carbon is also having 2 hydrogens, and it is attached to carbon which is carrying again 2 hydrogens. So now this is going to take first priority. Okay, and this carbon is going to take second priority, CH3 group it is going to have third priority, and hydrogen will take fourth. So now if you see the priority movement, it will be 1, 2, 3. Again it is clockwise movement, but you can see that fourth group is placed above. Then it is going to have S configuration. The number of compound having S configuration is 4 compounds are having S configuration. That is, this is also having S configuration. This allene is also having S configuration, and last fourth and fifth, all these 4 compounds have S configuration. Only this compound is having R configuration. But the question is, we need to write number of compounds having S configuration. It is 4. Thank you.